Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No. I mean... I could have given him a free beer on something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Ah, well, it might just be that he looked like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I just wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me, real hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you are dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know the context, not the details. Someone to whom I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down a bit. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need, but I've learned that there are times when you can't do anything, and that's kinda fine. Thank God I learned that. Otherwise, I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer some emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Alright. Something with ice. Oh, just something with ice. Okay. Oh, what is she like? I don't remember. She likes... was it sweet stuff? Or something normal? Well, anything with ice will probably do. Well, shit. Alright, that's fine. That's got ice in it. Gross, like, that's not on ice. No, those sound like a good. Sunstar probably tastes terrible. Does this taste terrible? Classy and burning. Sure, sounds good to me. I think this is fine. I don't think she needs anything special. Just something with ice. No tips or anything, so... Or no, you know, nothing to go off of other than that. So on the rocks and mixed. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. And they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica. I need something to do. Breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. And that's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I don't know. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Wow, that's really fucking weird because I used to play the violin as well until I turned about 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house and I don't have it with... But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. I agree with that. It isn't. It's, actually something pretty easy. It's not easy. Like, I wouldn't be able to play well if I played again, but it's definitely something that I would be able to, you know, play like at least play. And I could probably read the sheet music for it still. That's not something you forget too easily. I can't promise how good I'd play, but Why did you stop? I don't know. One day, I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. Yeah, but that's kind of a reason. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. But yeah, that's how I ended up stopping playing violin too. I just stopped. No particular reason, nothing stopped me, nothing broke. I mean, there were still classes available where I was going to continue on that path of playing, and also more music to play, obviously, but I just stopped. You do that. I'm gonna go take my break. Feel good if you need anything else. Sure. Well, goddamn. It's interesting to have something in common with a character. Or quite a bit in common. But, maybe that's why I like her so much. She's just, relatable, I guess. Anyway, save and back. It is now safe to keep playing. Stella and Save make me a bit jealous. Oh yeah? Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl, or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only go out. I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on metal bowl tied to his stump, and yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A branzini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Sure, big branzini. 6. 1, 2, 3, and 1. 5, 6, 3, and 1. Aged and mixed. That's a nice drink to have. Classy, sweet, and happy. Smug assholes love it. Anyway, here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later, and I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Also, goddamn, that's a lot of food. Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more at that, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up in more and more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple say. Oh, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize for sorts of best couples at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? I can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brr. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he was the one who comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights. Sure. I don't think I've made this before. Yeah, because it's a spicy. I don't think we've really had a spicy drink before. 1, 2, 3. 8 on the rocks and mixed. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks good to me. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's examining the light? Oh, wow. I guess she had too much before I came. Yeah, she's already on a couple drinks already, so... She did have a beer and that other drink, and this would be the third one, so, I mean... I wouldn't call her a lightweight, specifically, but I guess she hit her limit. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole Bing thing, she told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanocamo treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights, the subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But, you know, all that made me realize that I might be a bad person. Ow. When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving actually. Come Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Hamburgers. Sounds good. I'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up at someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Alright, good to see you again. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon. Actually, this isn't soon at all. It's been a moment. Dear God, that sounds horrible. But I don't really like chocolate, so let's add 4 alcohol in there. That sounds good. Yeah, blended. Alright. Here you go. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of the chauvinistic horseblower and told him that I quit. Why'd you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left to do so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel... free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. Yeah, you could even push for a better position or a place that treats you better. So, I mean, I love Donovan, but I fully recognize that he's a fucking asshole. That's kind of why I like him. But, like, good on you, seriously. Yeah, I recently left my old job and I feel the same way. Yes, there's second thoughts and all that, but it's nice to not... It's nice to have a semblance of freedom, even if it's not truly freedom, because, you know, working another job, it's much better and much healthier, honestly, which is nice, because I have more time to do this now. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do, and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Big and bubbly. Okay. Oh, bubbly. I don't think she wants that. I'm thinking just a beer, honestly. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go for a beer. Let's go for a big beer. Give her the old Dawson. Because I'm pretty sure that's what he ordered. And last one. Perfect. All mixed. Here you go. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside of you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason, that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went there first thing and I thought about it. But I couldn't go into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me a... something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth, anything will do. She asked for something. Literally. Okay. What the fuck? Something? Just anything?